I'm really excited to cast ENCE just from a bit of a selfish caster point of view. Haven't had the pleasure of casting an ENCE game yet in my career, so yeah, nice to notch that one under the belt.
There you go.
There's going to be Furlan who opens up though. Hit comes in towards the B bomb site. Shenanigan gets a kill as well. Great start to the defense here from the Polish team. Still needs to be more where that came from though, and there certainly is.
2v4, Sunpius and Valdo got to find their way back in. AGO doing their best to derail off of the get-go. Gotta be careful here, Valdo. Oh, 6 shot from the man. And a second kill. Yep, indeed, he will find it. Valdo and Sunpius hit the deck. 4 survive here. AGO win the pistol. Maybe to give a wheel of the we ban what we want rather than what we need to.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bold call. It's a bold call. I mean, like you say, considering that they're going to be playing against, generally speaking, lower level opposition, this is probably the right time to test out a new map like Inferno.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see, though. 45 seconds left. ENCE wants to approach.
Great shot there from Sunpius. That almost completely opens up the A bomb site. There's only a player towards the double stack. That's Snatchy. He can't do anything about the bomb plant itself. It's just about staying in position for him right now to wait for Shenanigan to come through with the backstab. That's really the key here for the retake, is this flank from Shenanigan. If he goes down without getting a single kill, round over. And Snappy just destroys him with the headshot there. These Desert Eagles have reigned supreme on the server so far. Snatchy's having a crack though. Problem is he doesn't have a kit, taps the defuse. No armor on Snappy makes this fight so difficult for him. Snatchy knows he surely can't stick a 10-second defuse. Snappy goes for the wide swing. That's going to be a free frag. And ENCE on the board through the way of an eco.
Yeah, I think for them, the players, the management, everyone will know it's been a very rocky end to the year for ENCE. Because while it's had its highs, as you said, you know, getting to this event and showing off what they're made of and actually taking some decent teams the distance and winning out games, you know, this isn't an ENCE side that was once competing for top 3. And that's just not ideal. And in a round like this, where actually you should have 0 chance in winning, AGO have somehow wiggled out.
And, yeah, not really able to support each other or complement each other here on the retake. But Snatchy gets a kill. That's going to take all the attention away from PHR. And he's completely undetected up until this point as well. Tearing out the bomb site. Should catch Snappy completely off guard. And he's able to get the frag for free. There we go.
Hey guys, Hot Pizza has recently added a cool bonus for you. Now you can open 1 case for free every 24 hours. Obviously, you're not gonna get a Dragonlord here, but this deal, for example, doesn't look bad. Also, you can always use my code VLADPORT, which will give you another 50 cents and let you open another case for free. Like this monster case, for example. Now you have 2 free skins. You don't like them? No worries. You can always upgrade them and choose yourself what skin you like.
Wow.
Hot Pizza has many cases with different prices and skins inside, as well as they have recently added a case for those who find those free cases and bonuses ridiculous. I present to you the Matte case, and whoever dares to open it will get an awesome and rare skin guaranteed, like this M4 Howl, for example. So guys, make sure to check out Hot Pizza GG and find the best case for yourself. Link will be in description below.
Well, I mean, I have no idea. And the problem is, if it was any other matchup, I would say, okay, well, Vertigo is a win condition for ENCE, right? If we're going into a map we haven't seen the team play at all, surely then the first map would be a win condition, as we see AGO winning out these skirmishes towards ramp right now. And they're not going to be relinquishing control for anybody or anything, regaining that man advantage courtesy of Snappy's sniper. But Sunpius answers back straight afterwards. Does he look to try and stop the player from getting across in position? Sunpius does jump across, but Snatchy never expects Valde as close as he is. 2-3. ENCE. There's a lot of presence here for both of these teams right now. Furlan swings out on a timer with the MP9. Oh my god, ENCE. They've been caught completely with their pants down, man. Don't even get a single kill. That couldn't have gone worse. Furlan's still in position, and Snatchy's taking all the bait. This is a great defense, and it's ultimately the re-aggression here from AGO that catches ENCE off guard. So, impressive way for them to win this round here.
Oh, okay. There we go. First actual... Still, best part of a minute to work with, though. Yet to pick a site here. I think A is going to be the dependency. Madden. I like this. Swings out. Great shot. It's up close. Snatchy doesn't quite know what's hit him. That is a sick peek from Madden.
That's a wide swing if I've ever seen one. There's going to be a quick response here, though, from PHR. Still towards Gap. He catches Sunpius, but at least Madden's able to trade instantly. And I think that's one of the big challenges that you have to overcome when you're a tier 1 team playing against a much lower rated opponent. And we've seen the likes of OG already lose out to Havu.
Yeah.
Movistar Riders lost to Fours. We just saw Saw lose to Endpoints as well. While ENCE now start to explore in towards the B bomb side. AGO got information towards A, so they're on a timer right now. Shenanigans up close and personal. Will peek out and tears the head off of Diha.
Snappy, good trade though. That Shenanigan gone, burning in the flames. That's probably an extra few ticks than he'd like, and fortunately swinging out, catching Madden off guard. Maybe the audio cue wasn't enough to give it all away. Furlan going to drop a smoke in front of him and try and weave his way between the smoke sits over the top of the second one. The Snappy knows about that all too well. Valda goes for the same fate, and ENCE go down to 1. It's Sunpius against 3. Orp against Rifles. Gonna try and save. Snatchy will deny. AGO, it's 5-all. How scrappy is this Counter-Strike?
Good position taken up by Snappy on the early on here
Yeah.
towards the scaffolding, and he's going to double down as well. It's exactly what they needed out of their IGL.
You can't swing into that smoke because it is a one-way. They see your feet before your body's even exposed, or you can see through in either sense.
To stop ENCE from pulling ahead. And the other is that ENCE are able to just continually be competitive in these rounds, even which they don't have much to work with.
I mean, not exactly known as a high-octane Tier 2 team, but keeping up to the pace of ENCE is, in of itself, is a pretty big achievement. You know, 6-5, not terrible. Only issue I could see being raised right now is that they're on the CT side, and statistically speaking, ENCE should get better at the turn of the half.
They should, but they need to start winning these rounds to break the CT side. That's a great kill there from Diha. He's been very quiet so far here in this matchup, but comes alive in this round. 2 big kills from him. And it's going to be Furlan left alone in the 1 versus 2. So it looks like finally ENCE is going to be able to get the monkey off their back.
That's a cool idiom. That actually is saying.
Yeah, get the monkey off your back means when you've got some bad luck or something that's been plaguing you or following you around. Try and break that,
cool.
you get the monkey off your back, yeah.
Did not know that. There we are, learning.
Oh
Diha,
my
oh
God.
my word, how close is that? I mean, we were rambling on about idioms because we thought that round was locked in, but 8 points of health the difference. It was number 7.
Be able to keep up with this continued pace. Look at Snappy, he's in CT already. Shenanigan's going to be wondering, how have you gotten there? Did you spawn there with us? Imposter alert. Either way, B bomb site's completely open, and it feels like ENCE are now turning those cracks into crevices.
Bomb plant. No change in the outcome of this round. Valda will hit the shot from PHR, and it's by means of elimination that AGO will concede their 9th. ENCE get a deposit bonus, I do believe, and a join bonus, if I'm not mistaken, just for existing and putting in our code. So you can scroll down, click the banner, and everything is in there. Round 15 starts with a bang for Madden. He gets up aggressive for a double. Snatchy does eventually find his trade there with the SMG, but you got to think that's the FAMAS at least gone. Snatchy will try and pick it back up as PHR makes it a 2nd for AGO. Still a minute and 30 on the clock. This round has barely started, and already the party has well and truly begun. Valder another. Snatchy, let's get his way back in. Hold on. Watch out, Sunpius. Oh no! Clips his head on the elevator. Bomb drop. Valder clutch.
Oh my god. That's a disaster. He actually doubled back there for a brief moment. I have no idea why, but he actually stopped after PHR shot the first few bullets. I'm almost certain Sunpius would have been able to get out of dodge scot-free. And now a great opportunity for AGO to find their 6th round here in the half. Been the one Dane Snappy to do most of the damage so far here for ENCE. And the other Dane come up good with a 1v2 clutch. First frag does come through, but takes damage in the process. Has an idea as to where Snappy's located. Molly forces Snappy out. He's taking so much damage. Valder, what a willy to win the clutch. I'd like to hear how it turns out, but I'm definitely not too interested in being a part of it either way. It does look like the defense is going to come through towards the A bomb site here. D has the Julies, has to do the damage. Quick couple kills from Shenanigan, but he instantly answers back there from Snappy. He might not be done just yet though, but he is eventually. PHR puts him out of business. It's only Sunpire's left. Sure, he has a kit, but 3 opponents, and well, he doesn't have a head left remaining. Yeah, I definitely think that's a fair comment, especially when you consider how close these rounds have been. Feels like, you know, a couple frags here or there actually would have made a tangible difference.
Yeah. Money-wise as well, it would have been a serious issue for AGO on that CT side. Sunpires did find one with a Deagle though, so maybe we're kind of speaking it into existence.
Okay.
Speak of the other player, you know, the other man that was only on 6 now finds himself at 7. D has USP, finds another frag. AGO have stuck around way too much, may I say. I think they've really overcommitted here in the post plant. A 1v2 here for Sunpires, it isn't impossible. It's a Deagle in his hands. Could be an issue. Finds your first shot, jumps over the top. Shenanigan will hold on. 4 kills on an eco for ENCE. That certainly shall do for now, as they find themselves in a pretty appropriate 5v4. Can ENCE change the outcome of a CT-sided round? Sunpius, he doubles down. Valde back spotted. Madden, he's able to get to the frag before Valde needs to intercept, and that means 2v5. That means ENCE should be on for 11.
Yeah, they should be careful though not to continue to overextend. If they lose out unnecessary players, that's going to cost them economically. Does look like Snappy's just going to push forward just to try and finish off the round. Going to be an easy kill onto Shenanigan in the end. 9-11 ENCE finally able to win a round here on their CT side.
Certainly shaping up to be that AGO maybe a lot to give in this round. Man up to man down. Shenanigan and Furlan both escape it. Madden, sure he takes the early exit, but D has double. Certainly going to help ENCE on their ways here. And on the looks of things, the CT side aren't stopping yet. Snatchy does have his way back in, but at the cost of 2 players being set down to half health. It isn't ideal for ENCE now. 2-1 dink potentials with those M4s, even through walls in some cases. Just gets a little scarier. Needs to be the man to step up here, doesn't he? And well, there you go. That's more like it for Sunpius. A 2-for-1. Snatchy, sure he trades, but Valde's low HP, you feel like, doesn't going to matter at this point. Snatchy's AWP, it either hits or misses. There's no middle ground, and with the smoke towards the site, he was expecting a peek. It's Valde from the pillar position very late in the round. He scoops up the AWP, ENCE up to 12.
Does feel like, you know, kind of leaning into the point you just made there, that ENCE have started respecting AGO a little bit more in terms of how they're approaching these rounds. Not like they're just backing themselves as individuals to be able to overrun their opponents. Actually just applying a little bit more caution and a bit more attention to detail.
That's in the boost. Not given. Yeah, again, Sunpius is so quick on that angle. That's twice now. Once against an AK, once against an AWP. He's just peeked out, spotted, shot, fell back, and there was no chance of a trade. Finally, PHR will put a finger on the AWP and get it stopped. 30 seconds, PHR goes aggressive. Le Man with the second, Valde against 3. That's not good for ENCE.
Beautiful approach there from the T side. Even the initiative that they take there before they commit to the bomb plant was really impressive. Actually looks to try and lead the charge on the back of the utility, but the smoke there is so well employed. I don't know whose smoke grenade that is, but it works so well for the CT side. Able to get 3 kills for the price of 2. Snappy still resides in position. The man who goes undetected will tear them apart from the inside out. Le Man does at least get the trade, but left in an unfavorable position. 1 versus 2. Clutch can see the gun barrel. Been able to sneak his way in behind the sandbags. That's a great tap on the first. Knows where Sunpius is. York tries to finish off the job with a clean kill, but no. Doesn't connect on the shot. Gonna be close enough to get the plant. It's a fake. It's a fake in a swing. What on earth is that fake plant there from Lehman? Oh my goodness gracious me. The 1 versus 3 clutch will come through for the Polish rifler. Sunpius just has his head ripped right off.
Wow, what a 1v2 from the man. That first shot is sickening. And the fact, as you said, he goes for a fake plant. There was like 10 seconds left of the round.
AGO, we've seen what they're able to do when they get good early control and they get their opening kills, but what can they do when they're behind the game in the round? Lehman with a great 1v3 clutch in the previous, but looks like he's going to get called into action to do some serious legwork here once again. Oh dear, was so patient for so long.
No.
Madden goes down as well. This round's falling apart for ENCE. I'm not sure why Dia felt compelled to make that play. That's a huge kill onto Snatchy though. Massive frag onto the Polish sniper.
The fact that he goes for a wide swing there, out of all things, 35 seconds, you swing out towards mid into an AWP. Could have been do or die. Sunpius knows this opportunity is kill or be killed, and as he swings out, he finds them both. 14 on the board for ENCE, and their map pick starting to come together here. Such a position now that as soon as a pin pull is heard, he's going to start acting, and he knows there's going to be a couple here, but a lot of missed shots. 14 seconds. Sunpius knows he can turn his back to Gap because his teammate's here to hold. There's your first kill, and a second. PHR will respond. The problem is they don't know it was Snatchy behind. They're going to think that was the initial player, and so Snappy's completely overseen. Diha will find it. 15 on the board for ENCE. A bomb plant might just give a bit of extra cash. The dying numbers to give AGO another buy. Got to feel confident now if you're ENCE. One away from the goal is 16. Diha plays towards pillar. First kill is Sunpius. Could be an oversight. He dances in the flames. Diha keeps himself alive for a little bit longer, but Leman finding Valde was not part of the plan. The fact that Diha swings out for more, though, is criminal. A second kill, or rather a first for him, but a third for ENCE. He's even able to escape with his life intact. Nade, PHR down to 38 points of health. Even lower now to the M4 of Sunpius as it finishes the show. 16-11, ENCE have map 1.
What a massive round from Diha. I have no idea how he stays alive for as long as...
Leman,
Probably
first
feels
kill.
a bit peculiar for them too, yeah. Should get traded though, and is.
Trades. Dualies on this map. I'm not a massive fan of the CT side dualies call, but you know what? If it works, it works. Valde now going to have to position himself out on site here. Got to be careful. There's a man in pit to try and support. Snatchy closing the gap with the Glock as Jedka gets the first. Valde back at the site. Does get traded out. Diha, could he stop a bomb plant? No, and he does get a single. Oh, sorry, he does. I thought that was Diha dying. Instead, it's him that gets the kill. Snappy 1v2, finds the first, finds the second. Snappy, a clutch and a round win here for ENCE. Waiting now to see if ENCE are going to be able to catch AGO off guard as they head towards B. Furlan, right-clicking a flash behind the smoke, a second one, but Snappy just slams down on the trigger while blind, and that's going to result in a first and a second kill with Snappy through the smoke. P250 doing good damage to Snatchy. 4v2, ENCE advantage. Valde's going to get a boost over the top. That cancels out Snatchy's life, and a follow-up nearly found through the smoke, and the MP9 will do the rest of the heavy lifting. ENCE have their response, and this feels mirror image to what we saw out on Vertigo. Got to be careful. Valde out on balcony as well. So while D has taken burning to the molly, there's a second man for the job. But Valde and Diha, between them, only a single kill. And Sunpius, the early frag with a bit of a genius boost. 3v3. Do ENCE want to go for this one?
Surely.
I mean, you got to attempt it, man. There's two players low HP, one of which 1 point of health on Snatchy. The man... really the most geared for this retake. It's Furlan, the only man on high HP that doesn't have a gun, but it's a great shot from Leman as Snatchy finds the first. Sunpius, 1v2, doesn't want anything to do with this round. It's a save. It's 2-all.
I mean, that's so rough for Sunpius when he goes back and watches the demo and sees how low both of these players are. Probably going to be a little bit frustrated that he didn't have a crack at the clutch, but obviously he's not privy to the same information we are, and it is going to be AGO who are able to win their force buy. So we're just trading forces at this point.
A lot of time to work with, and the utility game definitely does fall in their favor. Madden out towards the sandbag. That's a great flashbang. Jumps on top. Madden doubles up. Smoke in front of him as well to try and create some distance. A HE. Leman thinks he slipped away, but Madden just goes over the top for another. How sick is that? Finally goes down to a molly, but heroic plays from an individual more or less locks in a third for ENCE.
Yeah, massive play coming through there from Madden. I mean, ultimately, even 1 kill would have been enough for him to probably be happy from that position. That flashbang there from Snappy was tasty.
Final 30 seconds of the round. D is going to hit the rotate, lines them both up.
Such good positioning.
Tick position with the MP9 there. I was going to say it upgrades to the AK as well. And there we have it.
Oh man, Diha going to pay with his life for the gun. No! Sunpius bails him out. What a massive teammate coming through there.
That was sick. Leman, a single bullet away from finding Diha, right? 3v3. If he gets that kill, maybe he can escape up short as well. I mean, it's a lot to ask for. Now you're at 4v3, the man deficit only worsens as well because Madden towards B will wreck you. Madden towards A certainly will as well.
Wow.
4-2, clean round. ENCE survived with 4, but more importantly, now we're back to normality. It's making sure they take time and trying to gut out these angles. The fact that in the final 25 seconds you're going for an A play that requires you to take brackets control. It's so damn hard to crack into as some Pius lines up too. It's Madden out long towards with the bomb now dropped in his hands. Snatchy and Jedka, nothing left to do. 13 seconds left. It's done. You can't say, you can't say anything about this. It's over. It is over. And the only fault here for AGO and the reason why they lose this is not because of it's a numbers game. It's the fact that they leave it so damn late.
Dia does climb his peak to perfection, though. Surely not just going to get more than one. He does. It's 3. How on earth does he get a multi-kill? I was going to say, surely he doesn't get more than just the one, but looks like he's done enough to pretty much seal the deal here for his team in the round. Even though ENCE lose the first player, barely drop anything in the process and getting across the line from there.
And out towards short, into the meat grinders. There's even a team kill in the mixer. Ouch. Not ideal. Some Pius finds one with a nade. Valde will get the follow-up. Knows that the last man's in front of the barrel. And there you have it. 1 casualty, maximum output, 8th on the board for ENCE. They are guaranteed a lead heading into halftime.
Yeah, they are. This is interesting. Matt's actually going for the bait as though he's the only player in Banana right now with that jump spot. And then I think he might even smoke Snappy off. He does. He's hoping that Snappy doesn't get cleared because of the way that he's actually played this. Snappy going to be able to get a kill. Madden wants to step out as a result and he'll double down. Still alive, continues to reign supreme until Snatchy brings his reign of terror to an end. Diha with a rain and hail of bullets through the smoke will finish off the round as well. 9-3 and straight back to winning ways.
Goes for heroics on his own, punished.
Yeah, he got left high and dry, didn't get the same memo as his teammates. Doesn't matter, they'll still suffer the same fate at the same transgressor at the end of the day. Valde. The 3 kills, doesn't look like he's done just yet either. He's loving that 30 bullet magazine on the M4A4, man. Loud and proud. Only Jedka left remaining, and well, he hasn't even fired off a single bullet in this round so far, but he's the only player left remaining. And it's not even like, even if this was like a 9-6 half, I wouldn't be incredibly concerned for ENCE. I feel like just playing 4-1's numbers-based Counter-Strike would still probably be enough for them to find success on their T side as Sunpius dunks down, Kobe comes through. So ENCE are in prime position right now to win the series 2-0.
I mean, I think it was brewing up to be an entry flash for the short players. There you have it. 3, 2, 1, go. I've blinded the players on site. There should be one in pit as well. Watch out for it. Just too many bodies, though. Sunpius waddles on in. P250 drawn, finds his first, and a second kill for Madden. And there's enough time to defuse. ENCE make the impossible look possible at the turn of the half. It is 12 on the board for the European side. 12-3. 1 pistol. I mean, AGO are giving it some welly up towards middle. Problem is, it's a second mid push here from ENCE. All of this noise would have been made, and they're going to be beckoning over the troops, but it's Glocks against USPs in fairly close quarters combat. One player has caused all this distraction. It's Diha that's dropped. It's Jedka that gets plucked out of the air, that plucks Valde out of the air, excuse me. Snatchy, he's able to fund Sunpius. Feels like a bit of an MM strat coming out from ENCE. Maybe having fun, maybe just thinking it will catch them off guard. Would like to say at least some anti-stratting had happened there, because obviously that play was in direct counter to a mid-rush, you know, that you sent all your forces up second mid. So clearly they knew what was coming. Utility going to be juggled about. Oh my god. That's one of those scenarios that, you know, the moment like a nade clunks onto the floor or something, it's going to be all sorts of alarm bells ringing for AGO. There's your first kill for Diha.
Oh my god, no wonder.
Second. Scores Le Man, picks up the M4, 4v2. ENCE lose a pistol, but they never shy away from a force by response. That is absolutely unreal. And AGO's money just ripped right from them. 1 M4, 1 MP9 saved. It's going to be Deagles for the rest, maybe. And then that's it.
Well,
I just come back into the game with a little more focus now that I've had my moment. And whoa! Moments. This is a big one for AGO. Maybe there is a response with these pistols. 3 for 2 right now, ENCE.
Certainly shouldn't. Still a little bit awkward right now. It does look like Snatchy wants to try and peek down middle for some information. Straight into Sunpius he goes. And that baits Madden in towards the A bomb site. Great defense coming through from AGO on the force buy. ENCE going to get on with it here and towards the B bomb site. Furlan has a bit of a gap to play around here right now, and that's going to net him the opening kill onto Madden. So should be a pretty easy conversion from here in the 5v3. Dia picks up the AK, leads the charge, but not being offered up an inch right now here by the CT side. Played to perfection. In fact, they won't even lose a player. Flawless from AGO. I do agree with you though, man. I do tend to agree with you. It feels like this is a formality. Haven't actually seen a full gun round yet here in the second half. It's just been back and forth with the 4 spies. Probably have to go with the butterfly knife after that.
Fair. You know what? I am actually a massive lover of a flip knife. If I didn't have a butterfly knife, I'd have a flip knife. Genuinely.
Can you at all explain the logic behind that? Because I just think the flip knife is like the worst knife in existence by some distance.
Do you know what? Because I think genuinely the flip knife is like the gut knife, and it's like Marmite, you know? There's like a minority of people that hate it.
Okay, hold that
and
point.
some people love it.
Put that one on ice.
Snappy stabbed in the back by one.
No time as well. One smoke left here on Madden, but yeah, losing all the frags.
ENCE didn't shy away from a fight, just gets wrecked though. Flawless for AGO as they make it a 7th. ENCE have got double the rounds over the top of the AGO side right now though, so you certainly aren't going to be...
I mean, Talon's pretty ass as well.
What? I'm not having that. We have really different
We're pretty far apart, yeah. Our taste is quite different, clearly. All right,
plant in this round.
What's your thoughts here, mate?
Yet again, like, ENCE are getting away with pure cheese. It's like, we have AKs and Tech 9s. AGO have AWPs and M4s. This shouldn't be a scenario where a bomb plant is feasible. Never mind now AGO attempting a retake. A peek in, though, from Volder has just derailed this round in its entirety. Snappy's firing out on all cylinders. Diha, I mean, his position compromised on the flank, but an AWP is enough for him to say thank you and goodbye. Leman will stick the defuse. No 15th here for ENCE, but again, it's damage. It's the valuable gun out of the hands of the CT side. And more importantly, it's a bomb plant that sets up ENCE for this next round to go all guns blazing. ENCE 5v4, all 5 players towards B. Smokes are in. Snappy's going to leap across. They do not spot the new ops player on the initial contact, but Jedka, now he's out in the open. Now is Valder's chance to hit the shots. Leman only goes for 1. Is it going to be another eco? Seriously, ENCE, how many more times are they going to get away with these kind of rounds? This one, a lot more dangerous than the last. It's 2 AKs, it's an AWP, and it's against 2 AGO players. And as Snatchy moves forward, a flashbang only half blinding Sun Pius as he hits one more, and PHR runs for the hills. Map, series, ENCE, all in the next round.
Oh my god. I mean, that's the problem for AGOs. If they're just going to be losing rounds like that against ENCE, they were never really going to stand a chance of being competitive, right? Such an easy burst into the B bomb side after gaining that banana control. Just basic smokes charging their way forward, and ENCE get completely AGO get completely overwhelmed. I mean, how often have ENCE just ended up on this B bomb side? And it's looking like a big vulnerability here for AGO. Valde looks to try and make up for that though, but he too will go down.
I like that, though, because he takes contacts on both sides and just thinks they're not going to re-peek. I'm just going to take brackets without any util, and then Berlin just swings out with the MP9 and takes his head straight off his shoulders. Down to 3 now here, ENCE. Then again, we've seen this position before. In fact, we've seen this position now. Exactly, 2v5, and it's still gone the ENCE way. This time, though, it requires a Diha 1v4. Leman will wave that one goodbye. A 9th on the board here for AGO, so starting to find some success, and ultimately now the B play held off by a Molotov. 50 seconds left. This one is finished. Should be going in the favor of AGO here. 45 seconds, 1 AK, which is tagged up. Diha's just going to scoop it up. Some damage to the AWP. Guarantee you Snatchy won't really peek that unless if, I was going to say the safety of a smoke. But then again, Madden, he's just slipped through the left-hand side and takes the AWP completely down with a Glock.
Jedka's low, and Furlan's not incredibly healthy either. I mean, it's basically mission impossible, and there's no time left on the clock either. But we've seen AGO struggle in a lot of rounds where they've had massive advantages. This won't be one of them. There's going to be an easy conversion. Double digits for AGO, 15-10. 5 more for overtime. Does look like they're going to try and contest in towards Banana right now. Snappy's actually lucky to be alive. Snatchy not afforded that same luxury. Madden jumping up.
4v3. And here we go. I did say the mid-round brackets look good. Brackets look so good. But Leman will stand strong. And Mr. Valde in a clutch 1v3. Ain't happening. What a hold from Le Mans.
Remember what you were saying about a formality, Ryan?
Yeah. Oh my god, Furlan. A double kill. Down to 2. 4 players for AGO. Make it 1v4 now. Diha loses his partner in crime. The AWP of Sunpius gone. Le Mans will drop the Rifleman 15-13. Running out though. Smoke towards long. Wants to get fast on short. A Molotov that tries to cut circulation and a flashbang that lines PHR up for 3. Sunpius taking a bit of tick damage. Madden sits in spawn. There you go. There's your kill at least, fella. Picks up a gun. Now you know where the last man is here, and he needs a 1v4, an ace clutch here. Do I see it happening? Absolutely not. Which leads us to the 30th and final round.
How have we got here? I mean, you and I were just talking about skins, what a formality it was. ENCE were in such a dominant position. Furlan and Madden have bypassed each other.
Timing.
Madden is in a key position. He
That's
is in a
so
fantastic
sick.
position. But wait, Jedka's looking for this.
No, he's not.
Oh,
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Madden
Madden
is going to get this frag for free. Don't knife him, Madden.
No,
Surely not.
No, he's
He
going to
wants
wait.
the
Look.
multi-kill.
Yeah, there you go. There's your first. Guys, come running in. I know there's a guy in dog. Just watch out for CT. Snappy's got you covered. Le Mans got a double. This is a 3v2, and it all lies in the hands of Madden. 32 kills in the game, but a single kill towards the coffin player might just be the one. PHR, Snatchy, retake. Numbers against you, backs against the wall, only 2 flashbangs to work with here in the post plant, so maybe it can be used to try and get this player out towards CT, but is it going to be an oversight that Madden sits up close, checking back and forth? It's a whiff spray as PHR finds the opening kill. Your last 2 players are low, but already so far ticked on the clock on the bomb on this retake, as Snatchy enters in with the AWP. It's Valde to find the first, it's Valde to find them both, and ENCE, they make it damn difficult, but it's 16-14.